Hi there, my name is Alistair Bruce. Well, that's my official normal name, but sometimes I get known by other names. Sometimes I'm called Ali, sometimes I'm called Daddy, and sometimes I get a very official name, which is the Reverend Alistair Bruce, or Rev Alistair, if you want to shorten it a wee bit. Now the Rev bit, or Reverend bit, says that I'm a minister, and I get to be the minister of a place called Ellen Parish Church. Now, being a minister means that I do lots of different things. I do things like leading services on a Sunday where we learn about God and Jesus and about how to live our lives more like Jesus. But I also get to visit people, I get to lead people's weddings, to take people's funerals, and to support people through that. But I also lead and encourage and teach all the folks who come to church. I get to visit schools and old folks' homes as well. I get to run holiday clubs where we sing and play games and learn stories about Jesus. And I also do a whole lot of boring things like write reports and organise meetings and go to meetings and all sorts of stuff like that. But generally, when someone talks about a church, then people tend to think of a building. And they think of a building that looks a wee bit like this. Or this. Or this. Or this, which is the church that I went to when I was growing up. Now that's part of it, but it's not the full story. Actually, when the church started, there were no buildings. It was just a group of people that believed that Jesus was God come down to the earth and who wanted to learn together, to encourage each other and to live their lives more like the way that Jesus taught while he was on earth. And so the church is really, more importantly, a community of people who follow Jesus. And the word we use for that is to be a disciple. So the church is really a community of disciples who try to live their lives like Jesus. And so that means helping other people, getting to know each other, and learning about Jesus. And so we do that in a whole lot of different ways. We do it by coming together to worship and to learn. And we try to do what we can to help people who are ill, sad, or hurting, or those who don't have enough to eat. But we also do it by teaching people old and young about Jesus and learning the stories that are in the Bible. And so here are some of the ways that Ellen Parish Church is a community. Now, what is it that you can spot? So, what you saw there was a service on a Sunday, a holiday club, people talking about what they'd learned about Jesus and being a disciple. You saw a funeral, a wedding, some people visiting folks who are in need. Now, you also saw us being involved in the Ellen community because we want to show people how much we care about other folks. So the church is more than just a lovely building. It's a community of people who encourage each other, who want to know more about Jesus and then live their lives following Jesus' teachings. And all of this is called being a disciple. It's so much fun being part of a church community, and I am so excited that I get to share some of that with you. Now, if you'd like to ask more questions or know more about the church, then your teacher has my email address and my phone number, and I'm sure if you'd like to write any questions, then I'd be able to answer them for you, hopefully. Now, hopefully sometime soon I'd be able to come into school and visit you, and we can have a longer chat. You can ask me all sorts of questions about anything to do with church that you'd like. But for now, I hope that you enjoyed learning a little bit about the church community, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.